Guys, what's going on July 9th? Yesterday on July 8th, we actually posted a very lengthy video giving you a lot of examples how to select the strike prices. Because guys, honestly, if you don't have a clue how to select the strike prices, that's what really makes or breaks your deal when you trade directional options. So in this video, I'm actually going to address some of the questions, some of the comments that has surfaced since I've placed that video yesterday on July the 8th. And guys, it is a good idea if you do review that video before you're going to follow with some of the discussions going to take place right now. So with that said, guys, this channel is really trying to give you some advanced tips that typically you will not find on any other channels. And so if you're trying to take your game, your trading game to an absolutely new level, then definitely pay very close attention to what I'm about to say. So the general comment that we've been getting, the general question, I've had a lot of guys reach to me, hey Leonardo, this is a lengthy video, man. All these trouble you went through for explaining a bunch of those things there. I mean, it's all good and everything, but why don't you just buy the options in the money? I mean, that sounds too simple. I mean, that just sounds too damn simple, guys. The reality is this: if it was that damn simple, then all you would have to do is just buy options in the money, right? I mean, it makes sense. Hey, they're more conservative. I mean, it puts you in a higher probability of getting your trade right. So why don't you just go and buy options in the money all the time? Guys, there is one serious issue with this. If you're trying to become an advanced trader, there's some clear market conditions that would pay to notice and analyze. Because let me ask you a simple question, okay? So let's say you're trading with, a $10,000 account. Wouldn't you like to understand when it makes sense to utilize $1,000 out of that $10,000 trading account and turn that $1,000 into $7,000, opposed to just using that $1,000 and just doubling it, just using $1,000 to make another $1,000? Guys, that is why in our 13 markets move formula, there's clear conditions that we underline that describe very precisely when it actually pays you to buy options out of the money. Now, these conditions, they don't take place every day, but again, if you're trying to take some of these advanced trades that typical traders don't think about, like if you're following some channels out there that teach you, oh man, 8% return, fuck that. You're not doing this for no 8% return. You're doing this so you can pay off your house, you can buy a Lamborghini so you can help the humanity and save the fucking world. That's why you're doing this, okay? So, and you can't do this with buying options in the money all the time. So, guys, look, it makes sense, but it's just very basic stuff. Yeah, it does make sense, I agree. It makes sense to buy options in the money, near the money. But there's certain market conditions, and this is why you're trading, to find out these opportunities where you can realize 500%, 700%, 1,000%, 2,000% returns. And over the last year, I've posted plenty of videos where I show you how I do it. Not just once, not twice, not 3 times, many, many times, over and over again. So you can do it. You just got to understand when to do it, when to take action, when not to take action, when to buy in the money, when to buy out of the money. So the main point here is this: there's times to buy options in the money, there's times to buy options out of the money. And I've been giving you like a small example, like using the $10,000 account. Now imagine a $100,000 account, right? That's what we've talked about in the video yesterday. So it changes your perspective a little bit, but with a $100,000 account, the math would break the same. If you take $10,000 out of your $100,000 account, wouldn't you want to understand when the underlying conditions would produce $10,000 into $70,000 return, and when the underlying conditions are only going to give you a probability of doubling the money, in other words, taking the $10,000 to $20,000. So wouldn't you want to understand when these conditions are so you can strike and be the best ultimate trader you can be? So if you're trying to figure this out, guys, 13 Markets Move Formula is the answer. Click the links below. Jump on this material now. I don't know how anybody trades without these 13 Market Moves Formula. Understand it. So get it now so you can be a better trader tomorrow. Now, the second point is this. We've talked about bond options in the money, near the money. We walked through a particular example on BYD when it was trading at about 160. Basically buying options that 160, 165. It just happened so that those in-the-money contracts coincided with certain levels on the chart. Point number 2, very crucial, okay? For those of you that just use the simple rule, oh, just buy in the money, it's safer. Guys, again, you're not doing this for the safety reasons. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't know anybody that is a successful trader that is like, oh, well, let me be safe. That is why I choose trading. That's a bunch of bullshit. You want some safe, go get a fucking 9 to 5 somewhere out there and bust your ass for the rest of your life. The reason you want to do trading because you want to take calculated risks when it's time to take calculated risks. So in point number 2, the message is this. You don't just want to select the in the money or near the money strike prices because it is less risk. You're only selecting this when it makes sense to do so, and before you do that, there should be a great time spent on analyzing the charts. That is actually the only way to understand the context of the chart, the historic trading ranges of the chart, the daily trading ranges of a particular stock, the stock chart pattern formations, the divergences. That is the stuff that you gotta understand before you actually select the strike price. So that is the point number 2, guys. So, and with that, we spent a ton of time explaining how to do that, explaining the divergences, the chart patterns, and so on in our charts and divergences pattern recognition course. Guys, if you're trying to take your game to the next level, take action now. Click the links below. Get some free training. Just don't trade another day by using this simple stuff. Oh, well, I know better. I'm the seasoned fucking guy. I'm just gonna buy this shit in the money. Okay, so let me ask you this. Where's your account at? Have you hit your million yet? Have you hit 10 million yet? Guys, if you haven't, stop fucking around. Click the links below, take action so you can take your game to the next level. With that, I'll catch you guys on the next trade in the next video. Let's roll.